Well, let's
Big
just get
fan.
into it then, right? Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I
Well,
fucking love this movie.
I guess
Me
the
too.
first
Me too.
story, the actual story with Buster Scruggs, is like just funny. It's not really
Yeah.
depressing. I mean, I guess it's kind of
Yeah.
depressing
Mm,
because
I
he dies at
remember
the
he
end, but
dies,
like,
yeah.
I mean, it's
uh,
just goofy as fuck.
it's
I
like
think
Looney Tune esque
it's
at the
so
beginning.
much.
Like,
When the
it's like
ghost comes out, it just feels like Bugs Bunny, like
Yeah.
yeah.
so good.
When he like
I,
dusts the and it's just like
Yeah.
the dust
yeah.
silhouette of him. Yeah.
I think that's my favorite of the short stories, honestly. Do you guys want to
That's
just
Pretty
like
good.
go through each story for
yeah.
this one or
Yeah,
we
yeah,
kind of
That's what I
yeah,
was thinking too.
cool. Before that, I just want to say the
It's just
storybook opening and then the storybook interludes. I fucking love that about this movie.
I do
It
like
just
those.
just
it's
I
brings it
kind of
nice.
home.
paused on each one to read some of it too.
Me
Yeah,
too.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
I was curious if they actually wrote the short stories, like if they have like the actual book
Mm.
of each one, because at the end, it doesn't end how like the narrators say or what is happening on screen. Like there's something a little different about it. So I'm just
It,
curious if they actually
it
have like
usually
a
like goes past what you watch to be like
right.
what they did after that or where it went
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
It seems
Yeah.
like
That's why I'm curious if there's like a full version of these stories that could be
that'd
that
be
could
I'm
be
sick.
Sweet.
I'm
yeah,
pretty
like make
sure
a
there is
fucking
a book.
coffee
Is
table
it?
I
book
mean, at least I'm
series.
looking
Yeah.
at it right now.
Totally.
I think it's like written. Oh wait, I don't know. This says the screenplay, but I
Mm.
mean, it says it's a paperback book. I don't know.
I might look into that honestly because that'd be cool.
I can't imagine it'd be too long of a read.
Yeah. I think some
Yeah.
of the short stories are kind of like based on other stories somewhat, but some of them
Yeah.
are originals too. So I'm sure they like
Yeah.
rewrote them in their own
I mean,
wording
I
or
get
language.
like mad like underworld vibes from that last one, like Charon's fairy type stuff
That
happening.
one is very metaphorical, but we'll get there, I guess,
Yeah,
towards
yeah,
at the
yeah.
end. But
Yeah.
also, just before we get into the Buster Scruggs first one, as a general note of the movie, I think this might be the most visually stunning of all the Coen movies. Like as far as cinematography goes, I think it might be their best movie.
Buster Scruggs, the first one alone, is just like those opening shots were just very
Yeah.
So
good.
good.
It
Yeah.
And when
rides.
he's
I love the
flying away and
guitar.
you're
That
following the ghost up and you just have the God shot of the town, I
you
just
see
Yeah.
the
that's
Yeah.
great.
man in black like leaving
Yeah,
town. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
great.
No,
Or I mean, like
were you
I don't
talking
know.
the
I guess
inside of
like
the
in any of,
guitar?
Yeah, I love that
or
shot.
like any of
That's
the
cool.
other stories, like I kind of like how they deviated from it just feeling like it's Western to more just
Yeah,
American frontier.
yeah.
Because like a lot of like the scenery and like some of the shots is like really cool.
Yeah. I mean
Yeah,
that gold prospector one for sure.
Yeah.
beautiful.
Just like yeah,
Yeah.
amazing.
But yeah, Buster Scruggs, it's kind of funny that it's the whole title of the movie and it's only like 10 minutes long.
Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
shortest one. I
Yeah.
got like
Yeah.
halfway through the movie, and there are like four stories already told. So there's only two stories left at the last half of the movie, and I'm just like, they really didn't like weigh these out. Like these all were kind
Evenly.
of yeah, like
A little
so
bit. I feel the
I don't
whiplash
know.
mostly in the Oregon Trail storyline because that's the longest one and you're kind of ready for the pacing that they've already set a little bit and it keeps going past that. But
Yeah, to
Yeah.
be honest, I
Feel
kind
that.
of liked that one more than the last one. The last
okay.
one kind of just dragged for me, but
Yeah.
well, we can get there.
Yeah.
I guess we're
Yeah,
skipping
we
it.
should you
Should
should
we go
rank them
through?
like what your favorites are. And so once
Yeah.
we get done with all of these, just
Okay.
see which stories were
Yeah.
your favorites here. But
I like that. But Buster Scruggs, the tone immediately makes this movie just so endearing to me. Like the silliness, the zaniness of like the situation. I think the
Yeah.
first time I watched it, when he hits the table and the dude starts like shooting, I was just like on board for the whole movie after
Yeah.
that.
Dude, and then his
fuck
face
yeah,
after like the dead body, I don't know, that bug eye is like,
They
and
got
while he's
him.
just like singing in the background. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
great.
Oh
like when he
shit.
shoots the guy's fingers off and he still reaches for his gun and Buster's like, oh, when they made this guy, they forgot to put in the quit.
Yeah.
The
Like,
pulling out of the mirror, I think, is
yeah,
also one of my favorite Cohen moments in any movie. Like, I just
I
fucking
better
look.
not play it too fancy.
That's
So
Yeah.
what.
that's on the left, but
Okay.
I'm in the mirror. It's on the right. Of course, we're both around looking the same way, and the gun's upside down. That's not to play it too safe, or best play it safe. But it's just, I don't know, man. Tim Blake Nelson obviously fucking nails it, but I just
Hell
love
yeah.
that
So
fucking
good.
sequence.
I love his like that first two when he comes into that first like canteen or whatever, and he's like, don't what my wife does is my cheery disposition like throw you off.
Yeah.
Yeah, like at first, like the song he's singing, I thought he was supposed to be like fucking death or like a
Yeah.
demon or some shit. But it turns out he's just a regular guy.
So,
Kind of
He's riding a
bookends with the
pale white
last one a little
horse.
bit then.
I
if
don't
that's the
know,
case.
man.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, he's the white
And he just
cow. He's
murdered
the
the
white
fuck out of
guy.
an entire everybody in the bar, like
yeah.
including the
Cowboy
bartender.
shit.
Like,
And
and I mean, like when he walks into the very first like bar or cantina place, when he like taps himself and like there's just a smoke cloud of him in the background, I'm just like, this guy's magical. Like,
yeah, that's true. I think it
He's
actually
larger than life.
bookends better than I thought then with the last story, where it's like a little bit more metaphorical, or like if death is really supposed to be like a little bit personified there, makes sense with the last one.
Yeah, I didn't think about it like that.
Also, just really love the song at the end. I mean, most of those songs are pretty good in that first one, but when a cowboy trades his spurs for wings, it's just like a really good Western song.
Really
Yeah,
good.
I like it.
Yeah.
yeah,
I too have been known to violate the statutes of man, and not a few of the laws of the Almighty.
And the spirit ghost stuff, definitely Looney Tunes, but I also got, since we watched all the movies in a row now, I got a little bit of homage to Hudsucker Proxy with that one.
Yeah.
Just like kind of, seems like they're kind of just like playing some of their greatest hits in this movie too, a little bit, where they like kind of go back to some of the shit that they're really good at and give you those little homages, little touches there.
Yeah, it's fun. Great opener. I mean, it's the titular one, but
Yeah.
really like fires it off. It's good.
I wondered if they were trying to title this "The Ballad of Buster Scruggs," because when he opens the book, it's "The Ballad of Buster Scruggs and Other Tales of the American Frontier" or something like that in the in the colon or whatever. I wonder if that was like what they wanted this movie to be titled, and then they just simplified it, you know. But
Yeah. Long ass title.
it's a long title, but it would make more sense if it was that. But
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah. But the one after this was Near Algodones, the James Frankie. Jamie
Frankie.
Franks. Yeah.
I really
This
love
one, the opening shot of this one is also just
It's
like
great.
stunning.
Yeah.
When he's tied to the tree, you know,
Yeah.
alone. Yeah.
You see the horse.
This
like,
this
slowly
makes
moving
James
forward.
Franco look fucking great. Like
It does.
the best James Franco's ever looked with a man of that facial hair. You know,
That's true.
I mean he's clean shaven,
Cowboy
but you
getup.
just know
He's rough.
Yeah.
What I really love about this one is like the cosmicness of this story, like the uncaring like nature of the universe and like the West or the American frontier too. Kind of like ties into it a little bit. Like to me, there's like this weird cosmic justice of like him like being hung, getting escape, like able to escape. You know, he found this opportunity and then like he ends up being hung again just because like of the situations that added up in the same way of like,
yeah.
it's just
Like
fucked
what
up,
even?
but it's like real.
Like, did they
Yeah.
get him on the same crime? Like, was that why he was hung in town, or like what
He's
even
like
happened?
Apparently
blamed for
that
stealing the cattle or whatever.
Yeah.
the
Ah,
cat was like
yeah.
stolen.
Okay, because the dude just bailed.
Just left.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It was. I'm glad you brought that up. The best thing I've seen someone write about this one was so the Ballad of Buster Scruggs is death comes unexpectedly. Near Algodones, death is inevitable. So it's just like its own sort of justice.
Hmm.
And then the next one is death is inevitable, but there's no grace. And then for the gold, sometimes you can escape death. The gal who got rattled, sometimes you can't. And the more remains, sometimes you're already dead. So just super like
Sometimes
cool
you're
with
already
the-
dead.
You
Yeah.
don't even know it. Yeah. It was like
That's cool.
the universe will like give you some rope and then
Yeah.
it'll also you'll get the rope from the universe, you know, like
Yeah.
I just kind of like that little it's really like solid short little film, you know. Even if there's
Definitely.
not like much happening or being said, but
I think that's why I don't know, this one's very high on my rankings, but I think that's kind of why I like it, is like it feels like every story is sort of unique and follows like similar themes, but as a package too, it's just like yeah, it's amazing.
I
It's
love
great.
the ending too, where like this man's exploits and his attitudes are reflected in the smile of like a woman in the crowd. Like he's like, I mean, obviously the line of first time It's just
Yeah.
fucking great.
Yeah.
But just to see like that moment of like his life mattered in a certain way, or his like
Right.
perspective was like true in a certain way, and it like to see that beautiful woman like kind of like what he's about. That's
Yeah.
just a great ending to it too.
That's his last
Yeah.
image too. It's like
Mhm.
before he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I will say, Netflix. Now, I could have read it wrong, but they need to. I'm just gonna say it now. They need to get their shit together. So the story says
Netflix,
Pan Shot
they need
yelled
to
the
get
old
their
man.
shit together, dude.
Yes.
What?
Pan Shot
Crazy.
yelled the old man is clearly written in the book, and the first time he yells out, the subtitles say bad shot instead of pan shot.
What?
Like,
Wow.
What?
I'm like, what?
That's
Every
shit.
other time after that, it's pan shot. I mean, it could be wrong. I didn't back it
Yeah.
up to see, but I'm like, did I just read bad shot instead of pan shot? Screamed the old man. I mean, did you not read the fucking page?
Right?
Wow.
Jesus.
That's some AI shit, man. Didn't fucking catch it that
Yeah.
one.
I might have to go back and
I
double check,
mean,
and
this
I
has
might be
probably
putting my
been
foot in my
dubbed
mouth.
since
But
2018, so I don't think it's AI. I mean,
I
it's
didn't know if
possible.
the AI was even worse back then, dude.
Just
Hey, that's a
write
good point.
letter.
That's a good point.
Yeah, what a great character for Stephen Root too. Just fucking wild,
yeah,
running out there.
crazy man.
He's got
Yeah.
the 3 guns positioned.
Seemed like
under
he
the,
liked
under the desk.
the action. Like,
Yeah, he's waiting
Right.
for
He
something.
welcomes it.
yeah, like when he like based on his conversation with James Franco about how like they had he had been held up 2 other times
Lives for it.
unsuccessfully. Like,
Yeah,
I gotta
I like
get
how James
the
Franco is
large
like,
bills down
Yeah.
here.
yeah, right.
I like how James Franco says to somebody too. He's like, "Yeah, I don't think that bank guy really fought fair or something like that."
Yeah.
It's just like
It's
a
his
funny
last
perspective.
words, right? While he's getting hung. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hold still.
Yeah,
Oh,
short,
shit.
sweet. Really like that one.
Yeah.
Kind of like
This is good.
projects the movie, you know, with that second short film of like what they can say and what they can do here. So
Yeah.
I think it was really well placed too.
Yeah. Solidifies it. What was
Then
the
you
one
move
after
on
this
to
one?
Meal
Was it-
Ticket.
Oh
The
God.
Liam
yeah.
Neeson one and the other guy.
I think this
Ooh.
is the most fucked up of
Yeah.
the short stories for me. Like this one is the one that when I watched it the first time, it like stuck with me.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. This one's
This
so
is-
dark.
Talking nihilism and yeah.
Do you think that like they actually had like a relationship, or do you think Liam Neeson was just like basically the guy couldn't leave, and do you think
Yeah.
Liam Neeson was just like using him
Well, yeah,
as
that
the
was his
show?
meal
Yeah.
ticket, but it's cheaper to feed a chicken than it is to feed a
Exactly,
person.
yeah. But
Yeah.
like,
And
and
the
that's
chicken
why
doesn't
he
look at you
ultimately
with,
got
like,
rid of
guilt.
him. But
Yeah.
like, I mean, there is like
And he can
no
fuck
understanding
bitches
of a
without
prior
bringing
relationship
them along.
before that.
No.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
obviously, but I guess like it's just like I'm just curious.
You
Like,
don't know the
what-
history there.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I wonder
Yeah.
too.
I was
How he
I
How
was
found
many
watching
people has he
through,
tossed off that bridge? You know,
right. He knows that.
Yeah.
did he cut off that guy's legs and arms?
Oh, God.
Right. How did this guy come to be? A lot of questions.
like I don't know, because it's just like in any situation where like it's only them two, the guy, like the Stumpy guy, which is maybe I should call him something else. I don't know his actual name.
Stumpy.
I think he
Let's call him
only is
Stumpy.
called like the orator or the
So
You can call
like,
him Russell if you want.
but he just like never talked
Dudley.
in the entire short, like in the
Mm.
this entire short, except for when
the
he's doing a
speeches.
performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's barely any dialogue in this whole thing other than just like well-known phrases or like like the chicken dude presenting the chicken stuff and
Man, I bet
Yeah.
that chicken can do calculus.
that's one smart chicken.
He doesn't have any prior schooling. That's-
Yeah, no formal education. What a fucking like twisting the knife for the for the orator.
To sit next to a chicken and realize he's about to
Yeah.
be like replaced. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he
'Cause
watches him throw the rock off the bridge too. And he's just
Yeah.
like,
He's like
you just know he
just
knows.
moseying on up to him.
Dude, the
all-
way that
yeah.
Liam Neeson walks up, I think, is like the biggest thing that stuck with me. Where he's like got his
Mhm.
hands behind his back and he's kind of like smiling at him a little bit, like,
Yeah.
oh, so fucked up.
No, because I was
That's rough.
was watching through this time. I was considering that, like Joe, you were saying how they don't really like talk to each other that much, and I'm like, that's for me. That was on this watch. I was like, wow, this is defining the relationship more so as like this is the meal ticket because you have this guy who probably has a formal education and has the skill of like telling all these stories, and this guy spends every night with him and doesn't like
Care.
they don't even converse, you know, and it's
Yeah.
like
The other guy,
so that just drove it home for
Liam
me.
Neeson just basically just got drunk as fuck. At least the one night, but
Yeah.
I don't think that was like a recurring thing as far as I could tell. But like,
It seemed like when he went to the whole house, it was like a new thing or something, or like he had to like turn him around because he didn't really think about him coming with, you know. Like,
yeah, and then there was like the line where like the prostitute said like, "Is your friend getting some too or something?" And he's like, or she asked like, "Has he ever?" And he said like one other time. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, so maybe they did have a relationship before of some sort. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean,
he said one other time, but he like didn't he say he like freaked out or something? I feel like there was more to that. I could be wrong, but
all he said was one other time.
It was just one other
but the
time.
way it was the way he said it that you can be like, oh, what happened? Is this guy freaking the sheets, or is it
Didn't work
just
out.
you know?
Yeah.
I think what's really great about that is like there is such little dialogue in this one, but you can just easily track the evolution of the relationship that's happening and where it's going the whole time, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I clocked that a little bit more on this one because the first time I would think I was just in shock after I was like, holy fuck, like this guy just dropped him off the edge for
Just casual.
yeah.
And what I really love about like the message of this one more so is it's like displaying like the shifting like views of like quality and entertainment a little bit, where it's like you have this guy who's giving you like history and speeches and performance, and then like over time people just kind of stop caring about that shit and they just like look at the chicken that's like dinging a bell and it's more cool, and like that just to me they're saying something about like entertainment in the industry in that way,
and commerce. Kind of. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, dark, but this one has a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
A whole man's worth to unpack. Well, not a whole.
That's the one I think about the
probably
most.
like 3/4.
Ballad of
Maybe
Buster
Scruggs. 2/3.
Yeah, 2/3. What were you saying about it?
No, I mean this is the one where when I think about Buster Scruggs, I obviously think of Buster Scruggs, but I think about this short story because it's just like this one that lingers.
This is the one I always think. I'm like, it's coming, and I'm just gonna be depressed for like the next 15 to 20 minutes, and then there'll be a little bit uplifting, but then it's just gonna be depressing for the end, of course. But
hey, at least you're only depressed for like 15 or 20 minutes instead of the whole fucking movie, like any other Coen Brothers movie.
Well, I mean, the last one's pretty
last
dull.
two.
That's Hail Caesar was fine, but like
no.
You mean of the shorts?
Stories? Yeah,
that's Chariot.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into the one that's a little more uplifting with All Gold Canyon. This is
I loved this one on this watch through, man.
I did like
this. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the simplest of the short films, I'd say, but not to any detriment because it just like is a very compelling little journey that you're on with him, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fine.
It's beautiful.
It's a little too uplifting for me, you know. I need to be a little bit more depressed if I'm watching a Coen's brother movie here.
I like the turn it takes with like the Man in Black obviously like showing up and like taking a turn for what like where we've been for the last 10-15 minutes. Yeah. But I just love the overcoming of that by Tom Waits or whatever that guy's name is. Like that he's victorious to me is like that's what I like about it. So
yeah, I mean this one has good themes too. It's like hard work, man, and nature. The nature of man.
Because I thought it was gonna be like all the animals leave at the beginning, and I thought it was gonna be like
how does he fuck up this
like manufacture or like fucking up kind of nature. But
man
it turned out to not
retreats.
do that, which was nice. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that one, good theme, a lighter theme. So I was ready for it after meal ticket. It's like goddamn.
Yeah, you needed a little something there, I'd say.
Yeah. Plus, just like watching someone literally strike gold is like
it's like oh hell yeah,
exciting thing. Yeah,
you watch him work the whole time, digging, sifting, fucking.
You're counting the specs with him.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna get you, Pocket. I'm old. You're older.
Yeah, Tom Waits is fucking great in it too. I mean, great choice of casting.
Yeah, Yeah, I haven't seen him in much else.
I think
Does
he's a
he
musician more. Like he's a
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
I've seen like
He's a singer.
poetry randomly. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And when the Man in Black shows up, I just love how the sequence slows down in that time, and we just like are on a second by second basis, kind of through to Blood
Yeah.
Simple a little bit with like the revolver and just like
Mhm.
feeling every single moment with him like lighting up the cigarette, rolling it, and he probably should have just shot him again, but he fucking gets cocky, and
Really
Tom
enjoyed that
Waits.
when he came in there and like the long pause as he's like, should I shoot him? He's not moving. But then he
Yeah.
looks back, so you don't know if he moved when he turned back. I don't know. It was just that was a great suspenseful sequence. This is
Yeah.
just like this, and honestly, the sequence in Hail Caesar when the sub emerges from the water. I'm just like the Coens brothers could make a fucking horror movie, like, and I think it would just be great.
Yeah.
I don't know. First off, the ocean just scares me, and the fact that there's
Yeah.
things like that
I
just
was
underneath.
like, the sub scene didn't seem that scary.
It's terrifying. Darkness, like the
It's
ocean
coming
is
out of
just.
nowhere.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Yeah,
They're not
fuck
even
that
that far
shit.
off the
Rushing
shore.
weight.
Oh, fuck
love
that.
how-
Exactly.
I love how the
And
sub like rocks
comes
the
up.
boat
Yeah.
on them.
No,
Like,
fuck
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
Fuck that shit. But yeah,
I
I
agree,
just
dude. See, it's
good
scary.
suspense. Yeah.
Yeah, you ask and you shall receive, Alex. It's on its
coming.
No,
way.
it's coming. It's
Yeah.
coming. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm excited.
The mortal remains at the end too kind of made me think about like them leading into horror a little bit too, because they
Yeah.
definitely go towards like eerie in that one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But before that one, the gal who got rattled.
Oh no.
I think this is like the second most fucked up of the short stories to me. The ending, at least, is just like a gut punch, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy
Like it's
ride.
like, and as soon as
I
like
love it though, actually.
they saw the like hoof prints, I'm like, okay, this fucking Indians, and somebody's gonna get fucked up. And then like like when he gave her the pistol, I'm just like, okay, she's gonna fucking die. Like I don't know.
He
And
kind of like scares her, but he also is like telling her exactly the truth in a way. But he
yeah,
has motivations outside of that to keep what's his nuts around too. So it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was interesting too because that character basically said like two fucking words the entire rest of the short. Like whenever he's like in there and she like comes up and asks him questions or whatever, or like even the fucking other
It's a high
guy
price.
who's in charge of the thing, he'll like talk to him, and that guy will just be like, whatever, or he'll like
Yeah.
look in his fucking bags.
Oh,
Yeah.
found it. Yeah, and then he's just like going off in that last scene, basically just like spouting.
Yeah.
He's like, "This one will tell the tale. They're coming back." Yeah, I mean, this one's
I don't know. More
Yeah.
I've never thought of like we've all played Oregon Trail the game, but like an actual story revolving
You have
around the
died
Oregon
of
Trail.
dysentery.
Yeah.
yeah. You never care about the crew until you're actually seeing the brother. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And cold and I don't know. I was like this it captured that so well for me. I was like, holy shit, this feels like we're there. This feels like how these
Yeah.
people deal with it. Like
yeah.
And like
Yeah.
I don't know, the two like main characters did have like a pretty decent relationship too. So I feel like by the end you're like kind of like on like for rooting
Yeah.
for them to make
you're
it
hoping.
back or whatever, and
Yeah,
then
make
I
it
don't know,
back.
yeah.
Get
and
married.
then just fucking shattered.
Dude, it really it drives home
But
because
take
like
that.
you're thinking like, oh, they'll make it to they'll make it to Fort Willamette or whatever. They'll live happily ever after, and then it's like, oh, is Billy Knapp just going to be the next Mr. Arthur now? He's just
All
going to
right. Keep
be
coming
stuck
back to
on
the
these
trail.
dragons. Yeah,
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
yeah. That's what I got from it, just because it's like he'd been with Arthur for so long, and
Yeah,
this
it's
was
like
like
a
an out for him
fucked up,
kind of.
bittersweet ending for Mr. Arthur, where it's like he got kind of what he wanted at the expense of our main character that we followed. Like
Yeah,
the-
and he's got a dog,
what is
Yeah.
it?
President
Pierce?
Pierce.
Something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like how in the beginning, or like in the first parts of it, they go to put the dog down, and you kind of think like he actually put the dog down, and he just was lying about missing the shots, and then it turns
Yeah.
out he was like, that was real. But
that's what I thought. I totally forgot that from my last watch through too. I was just like,
Yeah.
oh, he's probably lying about this, right, to make her feel better.
right.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, I think this one feels like the feature story of the movie. In runtime, it has the most dialogue, the most characters. It feels like the most Coens in a way, you know? So, I mean, I enjoyed it. I didn't think the overly long nature of it like detracted from the overall movie either. So,
This is probably my third favorite of the ones, at least on this watch through. My first watch through this was my favorite when I first watched it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really beat the first two. They're just this one, like you said, since it was like the meatiest, it had the most characters and kind of more developed. I was really just more attached to them. So,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And then you move into The Mortal Remains, the final of the stories. This watch through, I was like, I'm gonna track this whole thing because honestly, like the first times I watched it, I just get lost in the dialogue because there's so much of it.
The trapper going on a fucking tangent.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
spewing nonsense. I think I tracked it. Honestly, I think it's just like too wordy, and compared to like the visual nature of the movie before it, it feels out of place in my opinion. But I like
Yeah.
the ending when we get there. It just took. I watched it
I
with
totally
Emily,
agree.
and I
Like,
watched
this one,
her
I feel
lose
like
interest in
went
this
on.
story. Like,
Yeah.
and she was interested in everything else, but it's like this one just like since you're so on board for the first stories, this one just is so different and vaguely boring, you know, kind of like it's
Yeah,
hard.
I think it's just like, you're just stuck in this carriage for the whole short, pretty much. And you have like these 5 characters that, like, in my opinion, are kind of uninteresting. So, like, I don't know.
Trapper's
And they kind
cool.
of just have
He's
like,
wild, right?
okay, yeah, kind of. He's like kind of interesting for like
Yeah.
the first time he talks. And then after that, I'm like, I'm
Shut
good.
the
Alright.
fuck up.
So, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. And
Interesting. I thought
I
the
mean,
Frenchman was
is there like,
the most interesting.
was there actually like deeper meaning in a lot of their dialogue? Because like I didn't really catch too much. Like,
Not really in the
No, this was
dialogue, other
pretty
than like
meta. I feel like this is the most meta story. Like,
I
this
mean,
is
it's
like
just
they're
like
talking
they're
directly at you.
basically like it's like if they're in a carriage and the carriage driver's not going to stop until they get to,
yeah.
Death.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically like fucking like the river Styx and
Yeah.
fucking Karen or Cher, whatever.
Yeah.
the fuck
That's
say
what I
his
was
name.
saying earlier. Yeah. Yeah. The
And
ferry-
yeah, the ferryman.
yeah.
And like I don't know. I mean, I would assume that the bounty hunters are not dead, and
I
they
thought
can just
just,
go
like,
there
angels of
freely
death,
by
You know,
putting
they're
somebody
thought-
there. Yeah.
At least the dude on the
Yeah.
left in the carriage was Death, 100%.
Mm.
Because he's like, I only knew him at the end. I only know them like towards the end or whatever, which to me is like he meets them at their death or whatever, you know. But,
Gotcha. Okay.
so like these guys are like Alex said, they're like already dead in my theory,
Yeah.
or in most people's theories, like they're dead and they're being
Yeah.
transported to their next spot or
I
whatever.
mean, the
I can
conversation
imagine, yeah.
to me revolves around like, what is a good life lived? What is the
Yeah.
meaning of life? Why,
Mhm.
like, what do you hold? What values do you hold while you live?
The
you
different
know?
truths that people are so certain on, but then
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you can never really fully understand other people's perspectives because you're so like ingrained in your own truth of life, you know?
That's why I love the Frenchman so much, because for me, his like perspective rang the most true. Where it's
Mm.
like you play the hand you're given, you roll the dice, and like you can only know, like, you know yourself, and you can only know someone to a certain degree. Because at the end of the day, it's like you only have your perspective or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, like the way he enters at the end, he just like pops his hat on and just like
A
welcomes.
little more
like,
accepting than the other people.
yeah. Yeah. I was like, all right, this is cool. Way better than the fucking widow who. It's like,
It's fucking-
yikes.
So like,
Yeah.
but I guess I'm just if the guy with the mustache and the goatee is dead,
Mhm.
we'll just
He
say
was
that he's
in
dead.
Buster Scruggs.
He was in Buster Scruggs?
Is he?
He was in the first one. Yeah, he was at the table when they go sits down to play poker
Oh,
right
shit.
before he kicks the table.
Really?
He's the other guy sitting there. Yeah.
I
didn't
don't
realize.
think that that's the same guy.
I know there's a
I'll go back,
mustached-
but I don't think it's the same guy. I could be wrong. It might be the
bearded
same
dude
guy.
that he like talks to first.
Isn't it David Krumholtz?
Yeah,
first
that's who I thought because
Okay.
like
I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
But who's the
Yeah,
other
he's
guy? Is
in-
that what you're trying to?
no.
Yeah,
I guess
so-
all I'm saying is like if he's dead, and he's transporting a dead body on top of the carriage. Why is he transporting 3 other dead bodies that are like acting like they're alive inside the carriage?
Yeah. I kind of thought that the 3 people in the carriage lived decently good lives. And the person that they on the top of the carriage was probably somebody who was getting transferred to like hell, or some shit like that, where
I
it's
can see
like
that.
he's a murderer, he did whatever he did, that they had to go bounty hunt him.
Yeah.
So that's what I took
Yeah,
into my own brain. But
the other 3 like climb the stairs up,
yeah,
I guess.
they're like
and,
Yeah. That's
You
a good
know?
point.
lightly transported compared to that guy. But I mean, that's a good question. And what is Brendan Gleeson's character? I'm not. Are they both just 2
He's just-
coins of death, or like
That's
2 sides of the coin?
Because he calls the other guy boss.
Right.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah.
See, because doesn't the guy, the mustachio guy, he's like, yeah, I distract him, and then this guy gives him the old thump. So it's like
Like he's just like the muscle of it all,
Yeah,
like the
like he
physicalness
is
of it all.
the physical death, and this guy's like
Yeah.
the embodiment of it. I don't know.
Or, I mean, also he drops the body when they take it off, so that kind of makes more sense too about like the physical nature of it.
yeah.
He's just
Physically
Tag team
handling
of
death.
death.
Yeah, he's the handler.
Yeah.
I liked how the lines, there were like 2 types of people lines, and it was like lucky and unlucky, trapper and townsperson, and upright and sitting. It was like cool, like different perspectives of all 3 of them for what they think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
I remember the first time watching this. It was a group of everybody in college. We all sat down to watch The Ballad. And by this one, after coming off of the Oregon Trail one, or the gal who got rattled, and I just felt the room's energy just die because of how it like comes to a screeching halt, and you could just feel people. Like that was one time I remember feeling everybody just checking out. You know how you're like you want to show a movie to people and you're like looking around excited to see if they're enjoying it as much as you are. It was at that point where I was just like, I can't look around because I know everybody's thinking, "What this is yeah."
Mm.
So I just feel that the energy gets sucked out of everybody.
Yeah, I definitely remember. I mean, I definitely felt that way this time, but because I remember loving this one, my first watch through, I was like, oh damn, this got meta and philosophical, and like I'm down for it. But yeah, this time, I don't know, like when Brendan Gleeson starts singing and stuff, I'm just like all right, like let's move along here a little bit, but
yeah, let's get to the destination. I think it's just too much dialogue, and
It
it's like
is.
a whiplash moment because there's not much dialogue for the previous parts of the movie, and then you're supposed to sit there and listen to 20 minutes of dialogue, and it's just like that's not the movie I was just watching, in my opinion. But I enjoy it for what it's trying to do and what it's saying at the end. Whether it brings the movie home is a different question, but
do you think if it was like reordered
sequence
to be like 3rd or 4th, do you think
That's what I think. Like maybe put this right after the gold digging one and then end on the Oregon Trail. Maybe, I don't know.
yeah.
But I guess if you want to look at it in terms of like how the stories were their messages, this being, death all along, I feel like it's just a good bookend to
it feels right
like,
in ways, but it just doesn't
Yeah.
like get you there in the right way, if that makes sense.
It's just the pacing is just not doesn't do it justice because I mean starting it off with this unexpected like this guy who's cocky and death comes just randomly and then all along, at the end, I don't know. It feels right.
I was
It's
just
the
thinking.
pacing is just not there, I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking like, what if they had thrown this one like right after Buster Scruggs? So it's like you have this like kookier look at life and death, and then you have like, okay, let's look at death here.
Yeah.
Or if that'd just be too much whiplash, and then what do you
think it would have it could have screeched the whole movie to a halt.
Yeah.
Maybe early on if it was that
That's
way.
true.
But,
That's true.
I mean, if you rework it a little bit, probably
I
worked.
think ending on the prospector or the girl who got rattled would be better endings.
Prospector might have been a really good ender.
Yeah,
I would have liked
because that's really the
like
only one with
flipping
like
those
kind
two.
of a happy ending.
Right.
Yeah. Everything else is pretty dark.
Yeah.
Or even not even just flipping them, like maybe just like taking the gold one, putting it at the bottom, and just moving the girl who got rattled in this one and ending in that one. I think it would have been just as good as a bookend.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I agree.
I actually think that'd be cool because then you'd have like all 5 where like I don't know, you have your different at the
Death.
end deals
Death
with death,
ones.
and then
Yeah.
you have the one where he like escapes.
Survives it.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
that's true.
Yeah.
I did really
But,
like the like subtle lighting changes that happen throughout. You really don't notice it unless you're looking for it, but it starts kind of like at dusk or like sunset, and then you slowly see the light start to like go down the people, and then it becomes like kind of eerie and dark, and like they
Foggy.
get there, and it's you know
Yeah.
you're like creeping to the end, creeping into the darkness.
Yeah. It was fun. I'm a sucker for good like lighting and tone in a scene. It really
And
gets
then
across.
at the end, when they're like entering the house, I was like, well, this feels like a nice, really like lead into their horror movie now. Like they're almost there already at the end of this, you know? So
Yeah.
I
exciting.
kind of laughed when the gambler kind of like looks around at the end and you see like there's not even like an attempt to hide it, but it's the little cutouts of buildings
Yeah,
around it. I
like
was like,
artifice.
okay. Yeah, I was like, okay, this is, I don't know. For me, that was like a nice touch. I was like,
That
all
was, yeah, for sure.
right. But what would you guys say your top ones are then?
Yeah.
I would
Six
go
stories.
probably Ballad
Yeah,
for my first one.
I'd
and
probably
then,
go 1 and 2 for the first two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then The Girl Who Got Rattled,
I'd
and
agree with
probably
that.
Meal Ticket, and then Gold Canyon, and then Mortal Remains.
Yeah, okay.
I think I'd probably be down for that, except for swapping Meal Ticket and the gold one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
other than
those
that,
are pretty
yeah,
equal.
yeah, pretty much exactly the same. Yeah.
yeah. I
I'm
think
gonna go Ballad of Buster Scruggs first. The gold one second. I just think that's my
Oh.
favorite one
that's
after
what I was
that.
gonna say. Same.
And then the Near Algodones, Meal Ticket, The Gal Who Got Rattled, and then The Mortal Remains. I don't think I left any out.
So yeah, I'd probably just switch The Girl Got Rattled and Meal Ticket, and then mine would be pretty much the same as yours.
Nice. Ballad of Buster Scruggs,
All-
man.
all pretty good,
This comes
though.
out of the gate hot.
Yeah, I mean, this overall this is a 5-star movie for me.
Hey, nice.
Damn.
Yeah,
I got it at 4.5, and it's an easy 4.5 for me, so I can understand a 5-star for sure.
Yeah, I give it 4.5, but yeah,
I'm at 4 for it.
I could go up maybe.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good. Solid.
Now, for what everybody's been waiting for, meaning
Is-
us sitting here right now.
Yeah.
Except for Noah, he was not prepared
I
until
was not
more
prepared.
recently.
I was eating
but,
sushi. I was eating sushi. I had to fuel myself.
Nice. Well, this is gonna be a long ranker. Most movies so far that we've done. 18 films. Yeah.
God damn.
Wait, I only have
Yeah.
17. Did I miss one?
What?
I only have 17 on my
Oh
list.
my god.
I didn't watch Inside Llewyn Davis, so yeah.
All right. Well,
Well,
let's just get into the rankings then. Who wants to
Yeah.
kick it off with the lowest Coen
I'll do it.
movie?
I'd
Do
put
it.
the Lady Killers.
Wow.
Okay.
It's
Kind of predictable.
Explain
not gonna
yourself, Joe. Explain yourself.
I fucking hated it.
lie.
it's trash.
I don't know. Okay, I mean, I think it was probably just a lull in the Coen Brothers. It was like a dip in the Coen Brothers, films it was like the fucking early 2000s. They were trying out new shit. And if it gives you any indication on what the next movie is on my list, like another early 2000s movie, but
I see.
like I think they were just like trying other shit. This was a heist movie that was based on a 1950s The Lady Killers, and some of the characters were okay. J.K. Simmons was definitely refreshing.
Yeah.
The rest of them, I kind of just didn't. I don't know. Some of the dialogue I thought was
such
like
a
kind of fucked.
miscast, to be
Yeah,
honest.
that was kind of what ruined the movie for me. Was because Tom Hanks did not fit this part at all in my mind. But
It was nice to see him outside of his normal Tom Hanks bullshit, but at the same time, it just didn't feel right.
yeah,
Him being in the movie.
Fair.
I agree.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, fair enough. I think you share the sentiment of a lot of people. A lot of people think Lady Killers.
But I will say, redeeming qualities that I didn't really pick up on the first watch. We talked about, we've been talking more about. I'll just call it the killer effect, where they're supposed to be bad at what they're doing,
Right.
and I feel like that's kind of like I like that idea. I think in practice, it's kind of harder to do because as the viewer, you're like, you have to decide that these people are not up to the
Right.
task,
Mhm.
and you're
Right.
not an expert either. So it's like, I don't know, like, are these people up to the task? So
Yeah.
like, I feel like you just like it's like a fine line,
Yeah.
and I think you just have to make it more obvious.
Right.
I think that's fair.
What do you guys have for 18?
My 18 was Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Ooh.
Damn.
Straight up just did not like this one.
My list is
And,
gonna
and the
piss
more I
you
think
off.
about it, I'm just like, I don't know. This one did not do it for me.
I figured you'd like that one before we started. It's kind of surprising, but
It's a shame. I mean, when I was reading all this stuff about it, it seemed like the soundtrack is what really took off on this movie. And like,
Mm.
I could see that because that was probably the best part of the whole movie, which is sad because there's a whole bunch of different like story and characters that you should like, but I just didn't. I don't know.
Whatever,
Didn't enjoy it.
man. You're basically calling who wrote the Iliad? Homer. You're calling him
Homer.
an ass.
Allegedly, I don't know.
he didn't
Just
actually
a
There are a
write
bunch
it.
of
writer.
there are a bunch of theories about like who actually wrote it or if Homer
Oh,
was a
yeah.
real
Well,
person.
supposedly
Like
the
a
Coen
Shakespeare
brothers
thing.
have never even read it, so
Yeah.
fuck them.
That's true. I
Wow.
mean, that's good. Didn't even do their
Uncultured.
homework. The fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my 18. Oh brother, where art thou? Boo.
I
You
mean,
got
mine's
Noah.
mine's inside Llewyn Davis because I have
That makes sense.
no other
Yeah.
place to put it.
I mean, I have that still pretty low, so
Yeah, I figured it would be just
It's
based on your
coming.
guys' conversation too. That it'd be pretty low. It'd be pretty depressing. So
A lot of people like. I just picture a letterbox community watching this and being like, but like a lot of people just like think that might be their best movie. And I don't know.
It's
Inside
like
Llewyn
it's
Davis.
such
Like, are you serious?
it's such Oscar bait. It's just
is.
like,
Yeah.
oh, great performance.
Dude, like
Oh, there's
nothing
music.
changes throughout the whole fucking movie. There's
Yeah.
no character development. The guy doesn't even fucking like actually. Fuck that movie,
Yeah.
dude. We'll get to it
Yeah.
later.
Fair. My 18
it's a
was
great-
Miller's Crossing. Sorry.
Really?
Let's move on. Yeah. I mean, this one's just kind of boring, kind of toothless in my opinion. Like the forest scenes are great. That's really it all has going for it. Like it's kind of messy.
You mean at Miller's Crossing?
Yeah, exactly. Like the titular Miller's Crossing, that's good. But then everything else is just kind of mid. And it's
You're
like an
telling
attempt
me-
at Cohen's Chinatown. I don't
You're
like
telling
Chinatown that
me
much.
you don't get hard when what's his nuts jumps out of the window and just Tommy guns the fuck out of his own house.
Okay, that was pretty badass.
That was
Like,
fun
like,
scene.
like that kind of situation happens like twice, I think, right?
Yeah.
But with
It's
two different
great.
characters. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was actually pretty badass. I totally
just feel
forgot
like-
about that.
the infinite fucking mag or whatever. Right?
That was
Yeah.
yeah, I
Drum
forgot about
flip.
that too. Holy
Yeah.
shit! It's been so long since we watched that movie.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
I just feel like you can really feel them reaching for material after like their first out of the gate films with this one, and it's just like they haven't really found the juice for any substance yet. But that's just me.
Sure. Yeah.
I feel you. I
Yeah,
mean,
no.
it's my 17, so
Yeah.
it's down there.
It's my 16.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What'd you have for 17, Joe?
I have Intolerable Cruelty.
Okay.
It really wasn't that bad, but like I just didn't like it.
It's pretty
Fair.
forgettable, honestly, as far as like a lot of other stuff goes.
Yeah. Again, I feel like it was early 2000s and they were just trying to branch out in other genres. This was, Coen Brothers rom-com instead of Coen Brothers.
Yeah, this
type
is their
movie.
attempt of like a studio movie, I would say, would be Intolerable Cruelty.
Yeah.
They're trying to like step out of their indie norms where they just write what they want to write. Maybe that's why they hate studios and
Right.
why they have this commentary about how it's just shit.
Yeah.
But then Hail Caesar was so damn good, so maybe they came around. We can write something for the studio now and make it okay.
I don't think they came around. They still hate it.
My 17 was The Man Who Wasn't There.
Interesting.
I
Okay.
barely remember anything about this movie. I honestly don't.
Oh,
I don't even
Oh, so
remember,
that's why
like,
you put it this low?
No, it just like wasn't that good.
Dude.
Like it's like a noir attempt that just is like boring and like Billy Bob's character is supposed to be fucking boring and lame, and it's just mission accomplished, I guess. But like,
Yeah, success.
yeah, I've like
But-
like we were saying, like when they go for genre or homaging, it tends to be like the least original and cohesive of their filmography, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, I just don't think it's that good. Hopefully, it's different with the horror movie that's upcoming, but I just don't like that movie that much.
With
It's
horror,
fine.
I feel like they just have more like reach. It's
Mhm.
more. I would say it's more in their bag, just because with horror you can do, campy shit. You can do
Yeah.
serious shit. You can do gore. You can do. I don't know.
That's true.
There's just all kinds
Noir's
of
pretty
avenues.
They could play
cut
around.
and
Yeah.
dry.
There was like an intro scene or something of some movie that was like just fucking terrifying, but I can't remember like what it was. It was like a Coen Brothers movie.
Serious
And I feel
man.
like it was
Serious man.
probably
That's a
yeah.
horror movie.
But that
right there.
fucking that was fucking terrifying. That intro scene.
hmm
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think it'll be better, and they've obviously got 20 years of experience under the belt now, or whatever. So it'll be
And
better.
Sam
than
Raimi's
these
in
early
their back
ones.
pocket.
I don't think that
Just wait.
fucking matters, Matt. 20 years experience.
I mean, I would hope they get a little better.
My 17
I
was
think
the
that's
Lady
probably-
Killers, by the way.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
We already, we already discussed.
yeah.
I mean, it's fine. Thinking about it, I had this at my bottom, but then today, as I was finishing putting the final notary on my list, I thought about
Really
Oh Brother, Where
fucking
Art
hated
Thou?
Oh Brother Where Art Thou.
Yeah, and I was like, this isn't great.
So,
This is not great.
Yeah,
That's
So,
fair.
I feel that. Yeah.
and then following up on Intolerable Cruelty, that is my number 16.
Hell yeah.
Interesting.
okay.
I have
It's
this a
fine.
lot
I mean, it's
higher.
not bad by any stretch. Like honestly, I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna make a fuck. I didn't even realize I put Llewyn Davis above it. I think I want Llewyn Davis below it. I'm gonna
On
make
Audible.
a quick adjustment here,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
gonna put Llewyn Davis at 16. Because that's just so
Hmm.
close to Oh Brother.
I'm gonna
It
keep
just
mine
wouldn't
where
make
it's at.
sense for it to be this high, you know?
Nice.
I don't
Yeah.
know. So I'm changing. 16 is Llewyn Davis. That one is just not.
And 15 is
15 will be Intolerable Cruelty. Yep.
Okay.
yeah, and then my 16 was Miller's Crossing, so what do you
What
getting?
you
down?
got?
I got
16
Lady
for me.
Killers at my 16.
Man, I don't know. This watch through just kind of made that one was a lot more entertaining for me. I got it.
If
Not
that
top
breaks
10,
your
but it's
top
up there.
10, I swear.
No, it's not top. It didn't make top
See,
10.
Jesus.
I could see a rewatch adding maybe a little bit more. Maybe
Yeah, if it broke your top 10, I'd lose all respect for you.
All right, fair enough. It's number one, but
Holy.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
no, my 16 is Barton Fink. This is the one
Okay.
that might
Wow.
age better than all the other lower ones on my list. With a rewatch, I think it might move up. I'll return to it and see in the future. Just kind of meandering, not extremely engaging like all their other movies. I really like the visuals. I really like the setting and the idea behind the movie, but it didn't all like coalesce my first time watching.
Yeah.
So
Just another like commentary on the industry
Right.
and how writing in general. So
Yeah.
for sure. On to 15, right? Alex's is
Mhm.
Later Killers, right?
Intolerable
Or
Cruelty.
sorry, Intolerable Cruelty.
Yeah. Which honestly, I actually just recommended this to my mom just because so her and my dad got divorced like 5 years ago, and he's just now like he called her back into court to get because he wants her retirement because he's a piece of shit and he can't make his own money. So he's like, I'm gonna take her retirement because she's had the same job for like 40 years. Anyway, so I was like, you needed the Macy prenup when you guys got married. So
Ironclad.
I told her to check it out just because it's fitting for her situation.
Yeah, that'd be probably fun.
The
Hopefully fun for her.
impenetrable prenup.
My 15 is Oh
Um,
Brother, Where Art Thou?
Gotcha.
I was kind of surprised how low it ended up on my list before we started. The other ones are just more solid, more entertaining. It's wild, it's loose, but the
Yeah.
structure is kind of ancient, and it doesn't really translate to like a modern narrative, in my opinion. But
For sure.
Mm.
I could see that one just not aging well, especially with modern audiences.
mhm.
Like
Yeah.
when people
And
go
the-
back and they watch the Coen brothers and they watch Oh Brother, they're like, this kind of is weird,
the music really drags the movie, in my opinion. Even though it's the highlight, it just like doesn't
Yeah.
project the movie. So
Definitely.
Yeah, I
What do you
got it
guys
inside
have?
Llewyn Davis. Fuck that movie.
Respect.
wow,
Yeah.
you'd think it'd be your lowest one with that attitude.
Yeah.
I really hated the Lady Killers. Yeah, really, I probably should have put it lower. Nah, it's
Hey, I just moved it
I'm
lower.
not changing right now.
Yeah, yeah, it's solid.
This is 15s, right? You guys,
Yeah.
those were your
15, end
15s?
of 15. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, mine's the man who wasn't there.
What's the matter with you guys? That was a
I
good movie.
I liked it, but yeah, as I was going through it, I don't know.
There's better
I mean,
ones.
I understand
Yeah.
the forgettable aspect of it, but just looking back on just quality, I don't know. It just sits higher than obviously, in my
That
opinion.
fucking James Gandolfini in it.
It did.
Yeah,
It did.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
You feel the
Have some
Breaking Bad
respect
of
for
it
the
all
dead.
too, so it's got
Yeah, have
roots,
some respect
but-
for the dead.
So on to 14.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Okay, well here's Intolerable Cruelty for me. I actually like this movie, honestly. So it's
It's
you got
just, it's
14?
not bad.
Yeah,
It's not bad. You know, it's a big swing,
Yeah.
and to me, a lot of it lands. Some of it doesn't. It has like the distinct Coen comedy and sensibilities, which makes into a rom com, which makes it a better rom com than almost any other rom com. You know, so
Definitely. It's smarter than most rom-coms.
yeah,
for sure.
smarter and funnier, and like
Yeah.
I'll agree
I'll
with
definitely
that.
rewatch this one. You know, I'm not mad at it at all. So I liked it.
That's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
14 for me was Miller's Crossing, the Coen's attempt at a mob movie.
Hmm.
So
You guys are gonna hate my 14. I put Burn After Reading.
what?
Damn. Okay.
That's low.
I really did not
Yeah.
like that movie. I didn't think
Yeah.
it was good. All the characters are so fucking unlikable that like it was just not enjoyable for me to watch.
Man,
But I don't know.
That's understandable. Yeah,
Jesus,
it just hurts my heart.
that's rough. Yeah, that's hard to hear. Let
hear.
me swallow that pill real quick.
What do we got? Another 14? Anybody got?
I feel like it's a
14
pretty
left?
average take. I mean,
No, it's understandable. I get it, but I just
No,
Honestly,
I like him
I
more.
think
oh, if
Hail
you look
Caesar
at
is,
ratings
like,
of
one
that
the
movie,
lowest.
like that's pretty standard. Like,
Where's it get?
Is it? Are we on to 13? What are we at?
Yes, I believe we're at 13.
Okay.
Lucky number?
13
Hudsucker
was.
Proxy.
Oh shit, man!
interesting.
Nobody said that.
Yes.
Man, mine's getting
Yep.
close.
I mean, it was. I liked it more than I thought. It was fun. There was just some things that stuck out with it. Like, I don't know. It just felt like some of the directing choices weren't like didn't feel Coen-y. I mean, I get some of the like artistic, and it was just kind of like in your face more, but it felt like a little bit more unhinged than most of their movies. So
I thought you'd like that though. Wasn't this written by Sam Raimi?
Yeah, man.
yes,
It's your
no,
boy.
Your
there was
boy?
I did like aspects of it. It just didn't feel like a Coen's brother movie. when I was
fair.
I
watching
agree
it.
with that.
I didn't
Yeah.
feel like they're full like control of it. You know.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a pretty solid movie. But yeah, I agree
My
with that.
13 was Inside Llewyn. Finally reached it. That's like just
13? What the
I
fuck,
mean-
dude?
it's like not a terrible movie. Like
That's
it
the-
might
that's
be
the funny
better
thing
than I
about it.
think, but like I don't ever want to revisit it to find out.
I would
you know?
never want to
Exactly.
rewatch that movie. Like,
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I'm like, was it bad, or do I just feel like
well, like I don't know. It was
Beat
so
up after
fucking
watching it.
depressing. It
Yeah.
didn't like tell you anything. Like, what was I supposed to get from that movie?
Life
And
sucks.
your
Besides the
main
world
character is
his
in like a
ass?
like he literally refuses to change and still doesn't change at the end of the movie. Like,
Yeah.
it's just not enjoyable to watch at all. Like, I'm
No,
sorry.
I
Like,
get you. No, I get you. It's just like pure depression with no comedy, and
Yeah.
it's like a different flavor of Cohen's in that way for me. It just it sits in mid. It sits middle for me. Like it doesn't really. Maybe it'll go up and down, but I don't think I'm gonna rewatch it. So like, we'll see.
That's the problem with it. Is like, do I want to take the chance, and just rewatch this and like chance my well being? I don't think I want to.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Maybe if I want to listen to the song that they sing about like outer space and Kennedy or whatever, maybe that'll pull me back. I can just watch that scene if that's the case.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
What did you guys have for 13?
My 13 is Blood Simple. Actually,
Gasp.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I can't
Yeah,
believe it.
I honestly, it's been so long, I can't remember much from it. Other than
First
other
movie.
It
than
has been a long time.
other than yeah, I'm the only pieces I can like really pull from my brain are like the most of like the ending is like in that apartment,
Yeah.
the like kind of cat and mouse that's going on there.
The pinnacle part of the movie.
Yeah, pretty much. That's that and the
The cat and mouse.
bar opening. Yeah, that's all. I mean, that's all I got. It's a good, honestly, for their first film. It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's mid, but it's like solid.
What about that scene in the cornfield?
That's the scene I always think of when I think of Blessed.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
That scene is just so engaging. But hey, fair enough. It's their first attempt, so.
At 13, I have Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Pretty high up there. I guess not as high
Should
as
be
Noah's,
lower,
but-
man.
I mean, it probably should be lower, but like just for the fact that I fucking read the Odyssey for this, and then found out that they didn't even read the fucking book. Like,
Yeah,
what
man,
the
you did
fuck,
more than
dude?
them.
I'm doing more work than they are.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Joe went on an odyssey of his own. He was fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really have that much to say about it. But like
Fair.
pretty much, yeah, it's all kind of already been
Other
said.
than Clooney and Blake Nelson and the Soggy Bottom Boys.
Sorry
else-
about
what else?
boys.
What else do you need?
Are we on to 12?
On to 12.
Yeah,
On to 12.
Dirty Dozen. I got Raising Arizona.
I do too.
Oh shit! Okay.
Wow.
I just like don't really remember this movie, but like I don't really remember liking it like a lot, but I
Yeah.
didn't think it was like bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just remember the John Goodman scene, the prison escape.
Mhm.
And,
Yeah.
he just fucking
Emerging
pulls
from
him
a
out.
fucking mud hole.
Yeah.
Or just like
And
Nick
the end.
Cage pampers.
when they're
shit.
like driving in the car, it's John Goodman and the other dude from prison,
Screaming.
and they're just screaming for like
Yeah.
fucking 30 seconds straight. Like,
It's loud for sure. My
That and the
12 is
fight.
Hail Caesar. Kind of sits right in the mid spot for me, or like I think we've barely crested into like upper tier Coens for me now, where it's like
We're
Yeah,
getting
we're
there.
getting
We're getting
there.
there.
we're getting some
Yeah.
pretty good stuff here. It's not the best stuff, but it's good. A lot of actors in it, a lot of chewing the scenery, and it's classic Coen's feeling. Most of it adds up to being a good movie, but some of it doesn't. So
Definitely.
Yeah.
My 12 is Barton Fink. I mean, kind of, obviously it's relatable being. I write. I wouldn't say I'm a writer because I don't make money for it like this guy did, but it's still relatable. And
Yeah.
some of the imagery is just kind of resonant, like John Goodman running down the hall when it's on fire and shit. I don't know, just good
striking.
good
Yeah.
shit there here and there, you know.
Yeah. No, I
But
dig it.
going into number 11, mine was Raising Arizona, so right about there.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Barton Fink was my 11. So I just got those.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I
Same here.
have,
I love the imagery at the end of that movie. So that's my final note on that. I love the box.
Yeah.
I love like the question of like,
What's
what's in the box? Yeah. So.
I had Hudsucker Proxy at 11.
Nice.
Oh, crazy!
Okay.
That's pretty
Okay.
pretty high up. You haven't said Hudsucker, have you, Matt?
Not yet.
Holy shit!
Me
Yeah.
neither.
I'm surprised by it too, but my number 11. We're on 11, right? I'm not number. My
Yes.
number 11 is The Lady Killers. Didn't make top 10, but it is number 11. So
Get
yeah,
the
it's
fuck
close.
out of here, dude.
I
You're
mean-
off the pod.
Okay. I'll no, I kind of
Good
expected it
off
to be the
that.
lowest before we started. I'm surprised it moved us so high up, but it's way more entertaining than their other shit. I think J.K. Simmons, like you said, he kind of like elevated the movie in a way that I wasn't expecting, or I didn't happen the first time. It feels like classic Coen's in a great way, even if the plot and pacing get in the way of it at a lot of the movie, but it's still
Yeah.
like it still feels like something that they wanted to do and say. So I liked it a lot more this time.
I mean, you're the only
You know
one
what I
who's seen
remember
it.
the most about The Lady Killers
So
is watching Interview with a Vampire right after and thinking, I did not expect to like this movie more than the Coen Brothers
I
movies
forgot
that I
about
watched
that.
today.
Yeah, because it was The Lady Killers and Intolerable Cruelty, right? And
Yep.
then
And then Interview with a Vampire.
Vampire. Yeah, That was exactly how I felt too. Like I hated both of those movies, and then I actually like liked the fucking movie more than
Hell
the.
yeah.
Okay. I'll sit on my own hill over here with Lady Killer's not that bad. You know.
Sit on your
Yeah.
dumpster. That's not your dumpster.
Yeah.
What is it? A dump
Yeah,
in
barge.
general. There you go.
Barge.
Yeah, I'll sit on that
Yeah.
barge, the trash
Yeah.
barge.
Yeah, sail out of the ocean. Leave us.
My
Right.
10 is The
On the
Man Who
top
Wasn't
10.
There.
Same here.
What the fuck is that doing so high? You can't be talking shit about the Lady Killers for me and then put Man Who Wasn't There top
Are you
10.
fucking serious?
Holy
I'm
shit.
with Joe on this one.
This movie
My
was
10
like
is Man Who
way
Wasn't There.
fucking okay. I'm not saying it's like super fucking awesome, but like I found this movie to be way better and more entertaining than The Lady Killers. At least,
I
like
thought it
I
was
agree
better.
100%.
I don't know. At least like all the casting choices were fine.
Yeah.
I like Tom
Boom.
Hanks, honestly, so I'll say that too. I think the problem with the Lady Killers is that the sound recording is like pushing the audience away at almost every moment. It's not that Tom Hanks is doing a bad job. It's just like I'm not feeling it from something in the filming. But
I mean,
That's just my
I wouldn't
take.
say he's doing a bad job. I think that he just can't play that part. Or I don't think he like.
He
I don't
doesn't
know.
fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Man Who
We
Wasn't
disagree.
There is actually just really, I don't know. It was super entertaining for a noir movie. Like not
It was
huge
very
into
depressing,
noir,
but I did think
but-
it was entertaining. Yeah,
how
yeah.
did this
I
movie
mean,
end? Refresh me
got
on
really
the ending.
depressing. He went to jail. Aliens came, and I think he died in the electric chair.
Yeah, you got the electric chair.
Yeah, the chair. Yeah, that's right.
I remember this movie.
Rewatch it, Matt, and
Yeah, I need to.
reconsider your
Yeah.
choices here.
Like
all right?
I feel like when we talked about this, you really liked this movie.
Thought it was
Like
fun.
you fucking went on about James Gandolfini and shit.
I mean, I just watched The Sopranos, so it obviously like linked in my brain of like enjoying
Poor
it.
James
but, like,
Gandolfini. He's dead, and he's never gonna live up to Tony Soprano because he died. But
yeah,
like, think about this. He was also in True Romance, and he fucking slapped in that,
He is really
literally
good in
and,
that.
and
It's a
like
good movie.
metaphorically slapped.
beating the shit out of her. Yeah,
Yeah,
damn, I haven't seen True Romance.
yeah.
check it out, man.
It's good.
All right,
That was
what do you
before
guys think?
Sopranos.
Mine is a serious man.
Mm.
Yeah, it cracked top 10 because I think it deserves it and it's well written. And I remember loving it the first time I watched. I don't know, something about this watch. Maybe it was like the sequence of the order it popped up in or something, but it just left me a little like droll, a little like.
This is the movie
Sure.
that left you droll out of all the
Yeah.
Coen Brothers movie.
Yeah,
I mean, pretty much
Yeah.
like 80% of them are super fucking depressing. So like,
Yeah.
and this one is no exception. But
Yeah, I feel like droll is kind of the right word for that movie, but in a good way,
Yeah.
in my opinion. But
Yeah, it's
absolutely
definitely
nails the but
it's on more on the nose than most of the movies, but it's just the way it's crafted and written. It felt like I don't know. I didn't feel like the negative energy as much
Hmm.
because it felt so honest.
I mean, I felt it, but like, I feel like
Okay.
it's more like just like a joke. Like it's humorous how negative it is almost.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Definitely.
my 10 is True Grit. Very solid Western. Not a lot of gripes with it, but it's just not my
Fair.
favorite. You know,
Yeah,
I put that at 9. That's my 9.
there you
same,
go.
same. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I liked how it is kind of the most positive Coen Brothers movie, or at least like they're not inserting like their own nihilism and
Right.
like style into
Right.
this movie. So
Yeah.
it feels different.
Yeah, I thought all around was just a solid movie. I don't really have a lot of complaints. I thought it was pretty entertaining, but I thought it also like didn't, it wasn't like exceptional, like
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't blow your socks off.
Mhm.
Doesn't blow you. It's not-
that's a
Are we
top
on-
5 movie right there.
This is the best movie I've ever seen.
Are we into 9? Are we still on 10?
Yeah, so we're into 9, and I think
9.
this is like the upper echelon, I would say, of the Coen Brothers. We've hit it. We're there.
We're getting to
boys.
4 stars
Yeah.
for me. So
Yeah.
Yeah, this is at the second one, I believe, with 4 stars. I can't
True
remember
Grit
what
was
I
4
gave.
for me too.
I didn't even look at my ratings of these movies actually. I should have done that.
I should have too. I kind of like tried to remember, but I was like, this seems.
I mean, I
fine.
feel like mine's pretty accurate as
I
far
think
as like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
in line with your ratings. Yeah. Same.
What'd you guys have for 9?
Burn After Reading.
Ooh,
All
okay.
right.
Great movie.
All right.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
The stretch of the Coens with what was it? No Country, Burn, True Grit, Serious Man. I mean, you were on a heater. Like,
Solid.
yeah, that's a great run right there.
I think there's a little
It
dip in
is.
there, but that's yeah.
What was
My
the
9
dip?
is
I don't see the dip.
my 9's Raising Arizona. Honestly, I thought this would be
Okay.
top 5 before we started because I watched it before and I loved it. This one,
Yeah.
similar to you, Noah, with A Serious Man, just something just didn't really like click for me this time.
Yeah.
Feels like
Yeah.
jagged. It's obviously like their first foray into like comedic zany stuff that they can do, so I respect it at a level of that. And it might move back up again, it just depends on how I'm feeling the day I watch it, I think. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about Serious Man. It's like if I rewatched it, I'd probably enjoy it more.
Yeah.
I don't,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just the mood you're in or whatever. Is that everyone's 9?
We already know we got times. On to
Grit.
8.
Yeah, we both had True Grit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What you guys have for 8?
What do you have for 8?
I had the Hudsucker Proxy. So
Oh, okay.
Okay.
this is pretty high up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was really surprising watching this, and I think like the Sam Raimi edition makes it stand out in a way that I like about it, instead of like
Okay.
seeing it's not just full Coen voice.
It's kind of zany, man.
It is, and
It's
it's
zany. It's
to me after I saw that it was PG, it feels like the most mature kids movie I've watched, or like that's out there, and I like that I like that it like treads that line of like weird and funny and silly, but also mature.
I don't know why. The first movie that popped into my head of like mature kids movie was Richie Rich.
It kind of feels like Richie Rich a little
It's
bit. I
a
don't know.
little bit. Yeah.
Weirdly.
Only Macaulay Culkin had been pulling.
Right. But fun story, winding plot that goes weird spots. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the second guy's attempt to like jump out the window.
right.
Like, slides out the window. It's great.
Yeah.
Plus,
So
it's like
eights.
we've constantly like referenced that time is a flat circle or whatever, or life is a flat circle or whatever it is. So it deserves a top 10 place at the very least. My 8 is Oh Brother.
Highest one out of us, right?
Yeah,
Damn.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's because I'm a sucker for like Greek stuff, Greek-based stories, and those
You
worlds.
might like Inside Llewyn Davis. Again, I don't know if you guys felt it, but that one just felt like another version of Oh Brother to me.
Like a
I
Greek
didn't
Just
tragedy.
more
feel
dark,
that.
depressing. No Odyssey. I mean, the cat's name was Ulysses. I felt like that was just
Doesn't
like,
mean
let's
shit.
kick you in the nuts with it.
One
Yeah.
name, that doesn't
Yeah.
mean shit. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I
I didn't
don't
really feel
know.
the
It-
structure as much. Just maybe it's more
John
like how
Goodman was
modern
even in
is.
it as one of his like people that he encounters on his Odyssey. Just
yeah,
like
the
in Oh
main
Brother.
differences for me, like, I feel like my main gripes with the movie are the main differences between that and Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Like,
Okay.
there is a change at the end of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? He does get back with his wife. I mean, there is resolution, and like it's not super depressing the whole time. I don't know. I feel like that's pretty much
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure in the old.
But I will admit, like they are similar in structure in the sense that like
Yeah.
they're on a winding journey that you don't know where the fuck they're gonna go next.
All the people
Yeah.
they encounter on the way. I mean, different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Know what you want to talk about?
I was just. It doesn't really have anything to do with anything other than the Ulysses thing, but I'm pretty sure in like the real or the old version, doesn't he like get home and he basically like turns his country against him, right? Because at that point he's like,
Are you talking about the Odyssey?
yeah, I think he gets home and he's like, he's made his journey, but by the time he's made it home, he's so like bitter and like paranoid about everything that Athena has put him through that shit just like starts to like crumble around him. He just becomes like a shitty ruler. And
I did not get that. I
Oh
don't think
no.
that happens. I just read it.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
maybe I read a
he
different.
comes
I
back
don't
in
know.
secret and like
Oh,
basically
no,
hatches a plan with
Storm.
his son, who he's never
Yeah.
seen before, but his son is like an adult because he's been gone
Yeah.
for so long. And basically, these suitors are like trying to like marry his wife to be the new ruler of the like his town,
Yeah.
Ithaca.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
basically, she keeps like Penelope keeps putting them off, and because she's like hoping that Odysseus will come home at some point, and then he comes
Why'd you
in.
read this? This sounds so boring.
It sounds pretty hard
Was
to
this
get through.
fun for you, or
Well, I didn't
did
read
you
I
enjoy
read
it?
it as a
Odyssey.
project. I mean, sorry, I don't
How
really
many
like to get
pages
the
is it?
shit out about stuff that I do in my free time, but
Doing his homework, man.
yeah, like
How many pages is it?
Man,
I actually liked the
Joe,
introduction to the story too. It was like
you
a
should
fresh translation, and like they had like 100 pages of like just shit that goes like basically the basis of the fucking book in like xenophobia and xenophilia, basically just how
Yeah.
you deal with strangers and taking them into your home and what you do with them, or if you like help them out or fuck them over. Like
Yeah,
I don't know.
Dude, Joe, you should read Circe by Madeline Miller. It's all about like her lifetime on the islands and how many people visit and how like the few times she can get off of her island and visit people, and it's good, man. It's good.
Okay.
Because that's where I'm getting that, because by the end of Circe, Odysseus is like fucking crazy. He like takes
Yeah.
back Ithaca and he's like fucking he's crazy. Like he has gone insane. It, like drove his wife and son away from the kingdom. I don't know. It's just it's good. It's good if you're into reading a more modern Greek tale. That's
Well,
like good book.
wait, you say that he? You know, what? We're getting off the Coen
Yeah,
brothers.
we're
Let's just
like
get
way
back
off
onto this.
topic.
We don't have to
I'm sorry.
fucking keep talking about this.
Yeah.
Fucking Homer.
Right? Right, too many.
What are we on here? 8 still or
Alright.
what? 7?
my 8 was Buster Scruggs. I'm gonna just throw that in there.
Okay.
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 My 8 was Hail Caesar.
Solid.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you say your 8, Noah?
Look, I
Was
just
it-
liked it because it wasn't as
Yeah.
depressing. All right.
No, yeah, my 8 was Oh Brother. That's why I'm just getting confused. I'm confused.
Okay. Yeah.
My bad. My bad.
All right. On to 7s. This is where a serious man landed for me this time. So it's the Coen's most honest story, I'd say.
I put the Ballad of
Relatable.
Buster Scruggs.
Yet depressing.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think that's true. Honest. It feels very like from their heart, from their mind.
yeah.
Very much
It
so.
digs into the core of what the Coens are trying to say with every movie in a way that feels like the deepest representation of their like beliefs. So
Definitely. This is their most raw movie.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
And you said yours was Buster.
Yeah.
Scruggs? Sure.
Great.
Solid.
Scruggs.
Mine.
Blood Simple was number 7 for me. It was kind of tough. All these like moving forward up until my top 2. The rest are just 4.5 stars. So like from Blood Simple and the next 4 are all 4.5. So just kind of like which ones would I want to turn on and rewatch?
Yeah.
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 So
Still in 4-star territory for me, but we'll move soon.
Yeah, I think we'll get into the. I think I hit 4.5 at number 5. Yeah.
We on 6?
Yeah, my 7 was Burn After Reading, but we
Oh.
we hit that. It's
Well,
good.
my 6 is Burn After
Interesting.
Reading. So
Okay. Nice.
I think it's like the Coens at their most fun, which I'm on board for. It's like really hilarious and self-aware. The ending
Yeah.
that we haven't learned anything to me makes the movie for me. You know, like
Hell
I just
yeah.
love that ending of like to
Movie
write
without
something
a
that
point.
means nothing is like a really solid challenge, and they achieved it in my opinion. So
Mhm. Didn't get too lost in it.
yeah,
Yeah.
and obviously great performances by Clooney and Pitt. So
Hell yeah. Pitt especially. Holy shit. He was cooking in that movie.
he's swinging.
I think that's a shit.
My God.
So good.
Oh fuck yeah.
All right,
My number
top-
6 was Hail
Oh,
Caesar.
okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
really moved up.
Yeah, really enjoyed
Yeah.
it this watch through. I'm
Me
Felt
too.
like it had a lot to say, but it was also fun. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, weirdly, like that whole communist debacle, I was like, I was in, man. I was like, what are these guys? What are they saying here? Like,
When
and then
George
you
Clooney wakes up on the lawn chair, I just love that moment.
he's like
Yeah, he's all curled up.
curled up.
Uh,
Yeah, and then when he gives that speech and Ed slaps him, you're like, okay. It's just become so clear that like, oh yeah, these communists know so much about capitalism, and yet here they are. Like,
mhm. When they're trying to row away, that just like brought home the metaphor of like they don't actually know how to like work together or like
yeah,
or function.
it all falls apart.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All
My
right.
sixth was Hudsucker.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
The highest of our. Wait, have you said
Wait,
Hudsucker yet, Joe?
At your 6? Yeah, I
Yeah.
said Hudsucker.
Okay.
Hudsucker was my 11.
That's the tops
Okay,
for
okay.
Hudsucker for us. I like it.
Yeah, man. I enjoy. I'm gonna rewatch this one for sure down the line. So I was thinking along those lines. It's probably one of my other than like Shawshank and Robbins. You know.
Cohen's for kids.
Coen
Yeah.
for Key. I like it.
Hell
But
yeah.
yeah, that's my six.
I put Blood Simple at 6.
Hey.
Solid, solid.
Nice.
That's the highest for Blood Simple. Wait, Matt, have you said Blood Simple yet?
Not yet.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
All right.
All right. Top fives here. We're moving up. This is where it becomes 4.5 for me. So mine is Ballad of Buster Scruggs. I think it's like perfectly packaged Coen, visually entertaining. Tells you a lot about like what they can do and what they are as a whole. And it's like they got the Western flair and the sprawling, empty scenery. It just yields a lot for me. So
Yeah. That's a good film. Good film. I'm a sucker for an anthology. Y'all already know.
yeah.
My 5 is Hail Caesar though.
Hey.
Nice.
Again, yeah, just really
Nice.
enjoyed it. Yeah, great movie. First foray into the 4.5s. So
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I feel like my 5 is kind of a surprise.
So you're,
I put Barton Fink at 5,
No.
but
Oh,
realistically,
wow.
I don't think that I should have it this high. I
yeah,
mean, I kind of liked it, but as in I did like it, and I thought it was good. I think I just liked a lot of like just like the metaphorical shit about the hotel as hell, and like
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
I like it.
remember
Realistically, at this point, I would switch it with probably Buster Scruggs, but
Okay.
Buster Scruggs got a little bit more rewatchability, I think.
For sure.
Yeah. But
Alex, what's
I
your 5? Did you say?
True Grit.
cool.
Yeah, this one actually, I don't know. When it might have just been the mood I was in when I was watching it. It just felt good. You know, it was like the best, and like you said earlier, the most feel good Coen's movie. Like I just had a good time. I laughed, didn't cry. I don't normally cry in movies actually ever, except for one time recently. But yeah, I don't know. I had a good time. It was good. It was a good, fun, emotional ride for me. So really
Nice.
liked it, and I think it brought home the realization that I think Jeff Bridges is like one of the greatest actors ever. He's just so fucking good.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
this
it's pretty
and fucking Big Lebowski, I mean,
yeah.
the performances he puts on, it's great.
Mm. Mm, mm, mm.
We could
Into
unpack
4.
we could unpack that movie later. That makes you cry.
Yeah, nobody's.
We can
Yeah,
get
we
into
have
that.
no Lebowski yet.
I'm
So,
curious. Yeah.
I mean,
So-
I'm assuming I wanted. I'm okay.
yeah, I'm wondering if
know.
our 1, 2, and 3s are all the same right now, but I guess we'll find out.
I don't think they are.
I
Okay.
But our
think
1
they're
and
gonna be
2s
a
are
little-
probably the
Nah.
same. I know for a fact my 3 is different than the rest of yours because my 4 is Fargo.
Okay.
That's my
Same.
4 as well. Same.
Shit.
Oh, shit, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Trifecta.
My 4 is Blood Simple.
Mm.
This, I think that out of our whole Coen watch, this was the most surprising experience for me. It was like the most exhilarating and like exciting experience for me when I watched this movie. In some ways, like they have never gotten past making Blood Simple, like with it's like their
I
first
can
like
see that,
character led like plot misunderstandings and everything like that.
Yeah.
Now listen, in Infidelity,
Yeah, I mean they're setting the seeds. They got it there. It's just like
Yeah.
short, sweet, packs a huge punch, super entertaining. And when I first watched it, I was very tempted to give it 5 stars. So it might move up even to 5.
Yeah, it was smart
in the
too.
future.
I feel like all the characters made pretty smart decisions. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
True.
This was the one I was like concerned that it would set the tone because I watched it. This was one, I mean, yeah, one of the ones I've already watched. So in this watch through, I still enjoyed it just as much. But when I first watched it, I was like, wow, this is like up there with some of the great like directorial debuts.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
it's solid work. So I just feel like it's kind of
loved it.
polarizing because it's not like as in your face with like the pacing. Like it's a little bit slower, but it's well paced. I don't know if that makes sense.
No,
Like
I feel
it
that.
cooks and it lets you breathe with the characters, but there's still so much going on that it's just entertaining the whole time. So,
Definitely.
Yeah.
but
Is it
Yeah,
top 3 time?
I don't know. I just love that cornfield. Like, like the shot in the dark where it's like, oh, nobody would know this guy's out here, and then the next shot is like
It's
in the
daylight.
light. Like,
Yeah.
it's just so
Yeah.
fucking
The
obvious.
tracks.
Yeah.
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 I love the cut to the credits song too. Like I think the song's like it's the same old song, but
Yeah.
to me it just like brought home like I mean Tarantino. I felt a little Tarantino even though it's before him, but it's just like the fun of a movie, you know, and the fun
Yeah.
of a story. So
Yeah.
My 3 is actually A Serious Man.
hey, nice.
good choice.
I don't know.
Good choice.
That's so depressing though, Joe. What the fuck?
Yeah, but like it's like a
Black and
humor's
white.
depressing. Like it's like a joke
It's
about
true.
how
It's
like
very
depressing
funny.
it is.
Yeah.
And I just loved all the religious aspects.
Yeah,
I don't know. I all around just I don't know. I liked that movie. I don't know.
nice,
Yeah. That's fair, man.
cool.
And number
remember
3 is The
something.
Big Lebowski.
Same.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
We want the fucking money, Lebowski.
My 3 was Fargo. You're good. All of yours was Fargo's was 4.
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the most iconic Coen Brothers movie. Like when somebody says, you seen a Coen Brothers movie? Oh yeah, hell, I love Fargo. Like
Yeah.
Big Lebowski's a close
Yeah.
second, I think, but like it's one of their best scripts too. It's just like a very solid package, like
is.
skillful endeavor. So
Bow on the package and everything. It gives you everything.
and
Everything you need.
this is where we reach 5 stars for me. So
Nice.
Yeah.
My number 2 is where we reach 5 stars.
I think Lebowski got my 5 stars.
well,
yeah,
around 2. Yeah.
Yeah. What was your 3, Joe?
A Serious Man.
Oh yeah. Yeah. 2s.
Well, my 2 is Big Lebowski.
Mine is mine is also The Big Lebowski.
That makes sense.
As Fargo is like the most iconic, but The Big Lebowski is the most like Coen brother movie. You know, like it just feels like they're like truly unique and original take at a movie, and like all in their voice, all in their style. It's just a fun fucking ride. Created a whole genre of like mumblecore, like meandering stories and stuff like that. So
Created a whole religion, man.
Yeah. Holy shit.
The structure I think pushes people away a little bit, especially towards the end, but I've overcome that hump in my own life and I just love it for what it is. So
Wow. That was big of you.
yeah, I bumped it up to 5 on this podcast, right? Or on this watch through, I think. So
Hell yeah.
it deserves it.
Right on. My number 2 is The Serious Man.
Say The Serious Man?
Yeah, I just said this. I thought about that after I said it. A Serious Man.
Well, it made me question like if it is The Serious Man or A Serious Man.
It's A Serious Man. Yeah. No, it's just like the most thought provoking. Like the whole tone is set at the very beginning. And then if you just think of the whole movie as like this long horror movie, it's just so good. I don't know. And just the questions that arise throughout the film. I don't know. It feels like they're most honest and raw. And I really appreciate it. But it's also Coen's, so it's like funny at the same time and just well written, super well written. Their best original script, I would say. I know Fargo's like a perfect pace, tight package, but this is like for me their most well crafted script.
Yeah, that's good.
So I
That's good
mean,
assessment.
that leaves all of us with the same number 1.
I would fucking hope so.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, like before I made the rest of my list, because I usually start from the bottom. I had put my top like at least 2 movies.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
obviously this was number 1. You know,
It has to be.
that being No Country for Old Men.
Do you have a different one,
And-
Noah?
that's my 2.
Ooh.
Wait, what? Oh shit! I'm
Pretty
sorry,
good.
I cut you
You're
off.
good, you're good.
Oh fuck!
Yeah. No Country was my 2 because my number 1 is Buster Scruggs.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
yeah.
No Country at number 2? Holy.
Hey, I respect it. I respect it.
Hey, yeah. I mean,
I'll pray about it, but I don't know.
I'll pray for you.
Thank you. I need all the prayers I can get. No,
What makes
yeah,
it number
I mean-
1 for you?
I mean, it's just love. It's just love for the
baby.
movie. Yeah, it's just love.
The pacing this watch through is just like, man, this movie breezed, and it's like 2+ hours. So
Yeah. I mean, for as long as it is, yeah. Yeah, I just love it, man. It was like, other than Big Lebowski, after watching Buster Scruggs, I was like, Coens are. I love the Coens. You know, like I'll forever watch their stuff after this. Like, so yeah, that's why I think I bumped
probably
it up. They're interchangeable at this point. You know, they're both so good, but
Yeah.
just a little extra love for that one.
nice, man. Well, for
Yeah.
us other 3 though, No Country for Old Men. Clearly,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the most entertaining and
Blasphemous to put it-
streamlined. Yeah. I could see arguments for it being like 2, 3 compared to like Lebowski and some other movies, but it's just, to me, like it has the most meaning and like underlying relevance to their messages, where about like violence and not understanding like these modern motivations and life moving on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just so good, man. So I mean, we talked about it. It's just fucking.
And on top of all
great
that,
movie.
great fucking performances from Tommy Lee Jones, Javier
Yeah,
Bardem,
so
Josh
it's-
Brolin.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's
Pretty
just cooking in this movie.
And the
you know?
characters, like their characters themselves, are just like so fucking good too. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, Javier Bardem's character, I don't remember his name, but he's like truly lawful evil. Like he plays by rules, but he
Yeah.
is fucking bad.
Yeah.
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 I don't know.
True.
It's just like you don't
Yeah,
really
and-
see a lot of like lawful evil characters. I feel like, or
Yeah.
like evil characters that actually like adhere to a code of conduct somehow. Like
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they're usually all like maniacs or egomaniacs or something like that.
For this
Crazy.
movie,
pure
also being like 2+ hours with no score or anything, the pacing just flies by too. I mean,
That's a good point.
it's great.
It's
I don't know.
And cinematography, if Buster Scruggs is top, this one is right there. It's just
Yeah.
empty landscapes,
It's-
beautiful fucking shots.
yeah.
So good. The visual storytelling's off the chain when he's pushing this like fucking shit into the vent. You're just with the character the whole
off the
time.
goddamn chain.
It's off the chain, bro. It's just so good. So entertaining. Solid.
Definitely.
Solid. Well,
So good.
what a journey.
That brings
I
us
mean-
to a close on the Coen brothers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo!
What did you guys learn? What have we learned now?
What
the Coens.
does
Do you
anything
want me to
matter
answer that?
in life?
What do you say?
What truly matters is what I've
Yeah.
learned. You know,
Yeah.
does anything matter?
I've yeah.
What's the purpose?
You know, I guess that's yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna second that.
Right on.
Because
don't
like
give any
that even
answers.
fits with like denialism and infidelity. Because it's like, who the fuck cares, man? Nothing fucking matters.
Everybody's living
They're
their
doing
own
it
lives and they're
back.
crossing, intersecting
The
with
dude
everybody else's
abides.
lives.
yeah.
Dude abides. Just keep moving on. Fucking keep doing it. Yeah. I think I don't know, like I had I don't want to say a better image of the Coens before I started this dive, but I kind of, now that we see their bag, I don't think they are elevated to my favorite filmmakers, but I love their movies and I'll always watch their movies.
Yeah.
Even
They have a
inside
lot of,
Llewyn
like-
Davis.
Maybe we'll see, but nothing below 3 stars for me for Coen. So I mean, they're every
Same,
movie is
actually,
pretty
so.
good, you know.
I had
Yeah.
below.
Yeah, like,
Only once.
Llewyn Davis, or
yeah.
It was actually the Lady Killers.
okay.
Fair enough, but I mean, so at worst for me at least, it's better than the
Yeah.
average movie.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that. Like, because I'm the last two director's dives because those are the other ones that I've been on. Like Tarantino, I don't think for me was below 4.
Yeah.
That man hits.
But
man
then
hits.
with
He
like
does not miss.
Fincher, I mean, there were peaks and valleys. Like it was like
Mhm.
trade off. Like every other movie was like good or like a banger or kind of bad.
Yeah.
So I don't think I ever slipped into 2.5. I don't think I ever slipped under 3 for Fincher though. Maybe
I dipped down to 2. I think
I
for him
might
with
have.
Mank.
I don't really know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wanna
Panic
say.
Room and The Game really
yeah.
rubbed me the wrong
That's a
way.
good
Mank was
point.
also just not good.
Yeah, I was actually gonna like it.
Alien 3,
I
can
know it's
we
not an
don't
accurate
forget?
comparison between like Mank and Hail Caesar, but like they're both like I mean, Mank is supposed to be historical fiction, and like Hail Caesar is basically completely fiction except for this character. But
Yeah.
like I guess like I don't know, it's still like based on an old person. Like an old real person, I guess, like
Mhm.
I don't know, in Hollywood, which like
Yeah.
is really the only connection. But
Yeah, one's just way more entertaining.
yeah,
Definitely.
Oh.
Fun dive, man. Fun movies to watch. Super entertaining. I'm glad it's over because
I
there's a
didn't
lot of
have fun.
movies, but
Yeah.
they'll hit different for different people. I did just like scroll through their movies on Letterboxd just to like see kind of the general vibe, and almost every movie has the same trend of like it peaks into 4 stars and it has
Yeah.
like a fall off mountain, like classic parabola or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people just like view them as pretty good, but not
Yeah.
everybody loves them. So
Definitely.
Yeah.
I guess that's true. Maybe it's because I haven't been on Letterboxd as long as all of y'all and been rating movies on there as long as all of y'all. But I feel like most movies I do see and go to rate are like that.
yeah,
Where
there's a
there's like
trend
kind
like
of
that.
yeah.
Some of their
There's some, like-
movies go into 5s and like the
Yeah.
5 stars like elevate higher than the other ones, but
Like if you go through Tarantino's movies, a lot of them I would say are more in the 4.5 range. I mean, Kubrick definitely are in
I
there.
can see that.
Yeah, it just kind of depends. I mean, Kubrick I think is the one that stands out the most with everybody for some reason. Even though that for me that's like, I mean, I get his stamp on filmmaking, which is this is why I wanted to make that spreadsheet with all the directors because how do you find objectively the greatest director of all time, and unfortunately Kubrick won that even, so fuck that guy. But
Okay,
clearly he made his stamp. But
thinking back through all the directors we've watched, Kubrick still stands out as like the most. Every film is the most unique. Like everybody's got their like vibe, everybody's got their style. Kubrick's films are all
That's a good
different.
point.
Like
yeah,
I know,
because
I just
Kubrick
respect
just
that.
took everybody else's work, never wrote his own shit, and just kind of made like put it on the screen, which is fine. It's just I think that's why we didn't see his voice as much. Like his
Yeah.
voice was technical and just pure. Like
Mm.
this is you're gonna watch this and you're gonna see like this just visual porn the entire time.
I guess that's a good
And
point.
I was
Like
thinking that.
3 out of the 4 of us also put like some I mean that the Coen brothers adapted No Country
No
for Old
Country,
Men.
right?
Yeah.
They have a couple of adaptations for sure.
Yeah, No
I
Country,
guess like
True
I
Grit.
just meant just like they're basically what 3 out of 4 of us would say is their best movie. I'm not,
Yeah.
But like
Yeah, there's nothing. I have nothing against like taking other people's
I
works.
guess I was
it's
just
just
like
how you adapt it.
I was just like making the comparison because like I mean Kubrick has like all of his works are adapted and all of them are like I would say probably pretty fucking good, but I don't know. I guess like well I don't know.
I was
I guess it's
wondering-
not all the time that people adapt somebody else's work and it's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
still
you,
takes talent.
with like Coens and Tarantino's, like we kept saying, you see their voice. They have like when they're in their bag, you know it, and you can just hear and feel the Coens. With Kubrick, it was just like Matt said, it was the most diverse, which it was. So I mean, he peaked at his first movie for me, which was The Killer. So that was like I hit a peak there, huge fucking valley, and then Full Metal Jacket happened and Eyes Wide Shut, and that was it. So
Nah, I think out of all the directors we've done, Kubrick still stands out as something that I can't like tangibly find how he did it so well. Because with like Coen's and Tarantino, even Tarantino's probably got the most like highest ratings for me at the moment. But like you can tell what they're doing the whole time. Even PTA, I go back and think about him, and I'm like, I respect a lot of those movies more because like they are PTA's voice, but they are very distinct movies. You know, like
definitely,
Yeah.
each one
yeah.
is very different, and I
The
don't
only
know. Maybe I like that more.
Yeah, I would say the only thing that's like super consistent in PTA was like period pieces. I don't know if he's done anything like super modern. Like even
Punch Drunk,
the
right?
like
That was about
yeah,
it.
Punch Drunk would probably be the only one that's like the super modern one. Other ones are just straight up period pieces, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Yeah.
but
I mean, any other final comments on the Coens before we close the book?
yeah, no, it was a fun dive. Kind of depressing and it opened my mind. Kind of like what you said, Matt. It's like this watch through, like when I first thought of the Coens, it was obviously Fargo, Big Lebowski, No Country, all the basic ones, Burn After Reading Hail Caesar. But then when you dig into their older stuff, you're kind of like, so this is where the Coens started. And it kind of just levels them out as directors rather than just keeping them at this high standard, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
I think for me, I didn't know what I was getting into.
You signed up. You didn't even know what you signed up for.
Yeah.
Well,
I enjoyed it though.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun. Are we thinking Malik next then? What's the move here, boys?
I would love to do Malik personally,
I'm
but
down with that.
I'm
I
open
just
to
feel
it.
like it might be a different vibe, you know?
There's gonna be a shifting of the gears from Cohen's to Malik, I
Yeah.
think. So
Yeah, was
we'll
the
see what we do.
does he only have 8 movies or 10 movies or something?
I think it was like 10, right?
It was like low.
Yeah.
And
It's pretty
Low.
low.
I hear they're very
I'll
hard
be
to
out.
be accessible.
So,
Like,
okay,
but I guess
but
we'll see.
I'll be on in the next director's dive after.
Okay.
sounds
All
good.
right.
We'll pick like Kurosawa or something. What do you
A man with like 30 fucking films.
Jesus.
Yeah. Black
Yeah.
and white and subtitled.
Yeah, all Japanese.